Hey, you want to know the biggest line of bullshit that people all over the world have bought as far as their health and their weight? It's that weight loss is easy and that you shouldn't have to sacrifice anything. That's a load of horse shit. If you truly believe that you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, and as much as you want, and then you can still somehow take a pill, do some magic movement, and everything will go back and you'll be perfectly fine. It doesn't work that way, all right? If you know anybody who's had lap band surgery or gastric bypass surgery, if they're honest with you, they'll tell you the same thing. You get the surgery and you still have to correct how you eat and that you have to exercise. There is no magic pill, there is no wand, there is no trick. Getting in shape, being healthy is fairly simple. Eat real food, not shit that comes out of a bag or a box. Be reasonable with your portions and what kind of food you're eating. Get out and move and have a legitimate understanding of where you will feel good personally. Not everybody feels good has the same image of what good is to them. Some people like to be really lean and want to be strong and want to be able to, walk around naked. Some people don't care so much. Dude, either one is cool. I've been doing this for a long time. I've had my martial arts school for 18 years. I've had my gym for 8 years. I've been working out since I was 15. I've been helping people for a long time. There's two sides to the coin. I care about helping people get to their goals, but I don't care if you like the way you look this way versus this way. I don't give a fuck. I want you to be happy with whatever you want. If you like looking this way and you worked hard to get there, and then you get there and you decide that no, you want to actually work a little bit harder to get to, cool. I'm down for that. If you work that hard and you're like, I'm good right where I am, fucking cool. So know what you want. That's super important, because if you don't know what you want, you're gonna be all over the map. And then you gotta be reasonable. You gotta be reasonable. You cannot walk around with this belief that, hey, I can eat whatever I want and I can still lose weight. It doesn't fucking work that way. It just doesn't. So you got to be honest with yourself. And you got to realize that, yes, it's going to take work and it's going to take some sacrifice. Now, the level of sacrifice and the level of work goes back to what I just said about what it is you want. There's lots of things that I don't eat because I like to feel a certain way. I like to be at a certain percentage of body fat. And I like to look a certain way. That's my choice. So I eat based on that. It doesn't mean that I'm walking around eating cardboard and boiled chicken. I don't. I eat food that tastes good. But I understand how it works. So if you don't understand how it works, then you got to get help. Now you run into some problems because, you talk to 9 different people, they'll give you 9 different stories. That's for a different video, but I'm telling you right now, the first step is that you need to come to grips with the reality that you are going to have to do some work and you are going to have to make some amount of sacrifice depending on really what you want to get to. If you don't like that idea, nothing I can do for you. There's nothing anybody can do for you. There's nothing that anyone can do for you. So, think about that. The next time you go to pick up whatever piece of food you want to eat, or you think about, you know what? I'm going to sit here and watch TV, but I could go work out or do something, go garden or go play with my kids or get off my ass somehow. Think about that and think about whose ultimate decision it is, and think about what story you're going to buy into. Are you going to leave the responsibility up to somebody else telling you some bullshit story about how easy it is and how you don't have to sacrifice? Or are you going to look in the mirror and truly understand that what you know in your heart of hearts is that it's going to take some work, it's going to take some sacrifice. It doesn't have to be miserable, because if it's miserable, you won't do it. Something to think about. Being honest with yourself is the first step. Once you can be honest with yourself, then you can make some progress.